So what's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's a bloody glorious day today. It's -2, so it's f***ing cold. But I'm on my way to take my bike for a service, so it has to be done. Oh, and I was on a late shift last night, so I've had about 4 hours sleep. But apart from that, great day, great day. But the problem with getting up so early and going to take the bike for a service is I've got to put up with all this traffic. It's a pain in the backside. Shouldn't be allowed. They should know I'm coming out. They should know I'm on my way. It's certainly a crispy one. Crispy! Crispy bacon! I'm glad I got heated grips, but I know on the courtesy bike I'm about to pick up, it doesn't have heated grips. I never thought I'd love them so much, but since I've been using heated grips, do you know what? I'm a massive fan. They're one of my favourite things on a motorcycle in winter. Okay, they don't keep the tips of your fingers warm, but you can sort of ride with your fingertips on sometimes, so you can warm them up. There are ways, there are techniques, there are solutions. I don't know what their courtesy bikes are. I think they're still NC750Ss. If that's the case, it won't be too much of a disappointment, because I quite like the bike. I did a review on one. A quick review, a first impression, so to speak, when I took it out last time, when I did a service with them last time. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. A little first impressions test of the NC750S. Oh, I mean, look at this. People do this every day. They sit in their cars. This is a bit where I get jealous. In the toasty warm with the heaters on, with their toes warm and their fingers warm. Actually, I'm not actually that cold at the moment. Give it another 5 minutes and I might be, but at the moment I've got pretty good gear on, so it's not too much of an issue at the moment. Oh, I forgot school time as well. What can you do, eh? I think kids should learn to drive from the age of 10, that way they can take themselves to school and there'll be no mothers in SUVs just blocking up the road. I thought she was talking to me then. I thought, I hardly know you, love. Plus I'm married, leave it. Oh my god, come on you slow. Oh, why are you stopping on a roundabout? I thought that was a person standing up then. I thought that's weird. And it would have been, but it's not. Let's all queue in our cars to go nowhere. And the worst thing is they're all queuing to go to work. So 99% of them are queuing to go somewhere where they don't really want to be anyway. Oh, I'm starting to feel the cold now rushing through the little zips in the jacket. The little air vents. Even though I've got the thermal liner in and all the liners in, I can still feel that tiny little bit of air getting through. Do you know what? I've always wanted one of these. One day I'm going to get myself one of those, a little Ape 50, little tuk-tuk. I'm not going to keep the 50cc engine in it now. I'm going to upgrade the engine. Don't know what to. V4 Panigale lump. No, I don't know what to. Probably just a 125. But I don't know, they look so much fun. Yes, granted, they look stupid, but they look fun as well, so. I kept threatening my kids when they were younger that I was going to buy one and pick them up from school. I think it was my youngest that said, Dad, if you ever pick me up in one of those, you are dead to me. It would have been fun, though, just to see our face. Can you imagine that? Turning up to school in a tuk-tuk. How embarrassing. But then again, that is my job as a father, to embarrass my kids as much as possible. I think I do a good job on the whole. I do try. Come on people. Come on people. So bike's in for the service. And my courtesy bike is a CB500F. No hole in the tank. So I'll have to come back later and get my chain loop. Because I can't carry anything. Because I thought I was going to have one of these. With a nice hole in the tank. To carry all my shit. But no, I got this. Doesn't matter. Just means I have to do stuff a little bit later than now. It's tiny. It's hard to believe this is the same engine as the bike I've just dropped off. It feels like a completely different machine just by the riding position. It feels more perky in this setup because it is exactly the same engine, same tune, same everything. This is obviously a little bit lighter, so it makes it feel a little bit more sprightly. But oh, I'm getting that icy cold wind blast right under the visor because I have it open ever so slightly. So it's chilling my nostrils at the moment. I do miss the screen. I definitely miss the heated grips. really a lot I can say about that, is there? I know I was going up the outside of the van, but the van was going as well. So I don't know why he pulled out in front of the van, even if he couldn't see me. The van's a lot bigger than me. He's going to do a lot more damage than I am. He apologised. I don't think he was expecting the lorry on the other side to stop as well. So it's kind of a mutual up there. Right, so just got a phone call. Bike's all done. So going to take this little baby back and pick up my big little baby. That makes sense. I do enjoy this bike. It is good fun. If you want a bike just for fun, get one of these. Yeah, I would highly recommend one of these. I've already done a first impression review video on one of these, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description below. I miss my heated grips. I miss my heated grips. My hands are like ice cubes. You do need a big hand to reach this clutch though. My hands are quite small. I'm a medium in gloves, and that clutch is quite a way away. I miss my screen. The air just rushes straight up into my eyeballs. The problem I've got with this crash helmet is if I seal the visor, I put it right down, it's a real pain in the ass to try and get open quickly. Here we go. Sneak in here. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Remember to do that, people. If you push in slightly, at least thank them. And we're back. So, bike's picked up, all done. Feeling nice and tight. What it should do is only done 600 miles, but there you go. So I've been given a license to open her up, rev her right out. But it's not that sort of bike, so it's highly unlikely I'm going to do that. I might do. It doesn't feel right, that end of the rev range. It feels like it's straining. This is more of a plodder. It's not a blaster, it's a plodder. Plodder. Plodder.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.